Hello there.
Morning, Kazim.
Morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm fine. Yourself?
Good. So, let's agree a plan for the next 40 minutes.
Yeah, sure.
What would you like to practice?
I like to work on my road markings, positions on the junction, complex ones.
Why do you want to practice this?
I think every time I go to the different places where I don't know the area, I get puzzled up because the new layout of the roads, markings, and make confused, and I end up in the wrong lanes.
Okay then. So, would you like me to help you improve at identifying the correct lane on approach to a roundabout and maintain good lane discipline?
Yeah, that will help me out. Yeah.
So, what level of help would you like with this? Talk through, prompt, independent?
I think we can start from the prompting with
Prompting, you are a full license holder.
yeah. So,
Yep.
so I don't want to be independent now in the start because I want to learn first and then try by myself.
Okay. So my role then is to prompt at first and then give you more responsibility later on.
Yep, that's perfect.
Is that okay? On a scale of 1 to 10 then, how confident are you with doing this?
On this paper you're showing me now, I think I can say if the things are not very complex and a bit simple, I might be doing by number 5 over here. And
where would you like to be by the end of this lesson?
definitely I want to improve myself today. I'm not sure I can go 10 today, but anything bigger than 5 up till 8 I will be happy to take it today.
Right. Okay then. So, as a full licence holder, are you happy to take responsibility for the general drive?
Yes.
And just to remind ourselves of risk management, who's responsible for managing the risk inside and outside of the car?
It should be me, as you explained,
You.
as a driver.
Yep, good.
As a full license holder.
And are you happy for me to intervene verbally or physically if I see any risks?
Yeah, sure, definitely. I just want to be safe driver all the time. So if you think we need to do it.
Good. Do you have any questions?
Not now, maybe later.
And are you happy with today's goal? And if I have any questions, are you happy to answer these on the move? But I'll leave it to a minimum, but not to distract you.
Yeah, you can ask me anything.
Good. So when it's safe to do so, we'll move on, going ahead at all times, unless signpost or I tell you otherwise.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you so much. So shall I make a move?
So when you're ready.
Sure. So drive straight all the time. So we're going straight from here.
So we're straight ahead at all times until I give you directions.
I'm just gonna reverse a little bit.
So at the end of the road, we're going to turn left.
Turning left.
So did you check your left mirror then as we was coming around the corner?
No, I think I missed it.
So do you know why we check the left mirror?
Should be looking the pedestrian and cycle on the left.
Cyclists. So can I let you take responsibility for checking the left mirror next time?
Yeah, I will try not to forget next time.
Okay, good. So as we're going to be passing these parked cars, what are you looking out for?
I'm looking for like any hazards, like if anyone open the door or move off suddenly.
And do you know what distance we should give them?
About one door length or 1 meter roughly.
Yep, about a door length. Did you see this bloke earlier?
Yeah, I'm just keeping an eye on him, and now it's in the safe place. Then I can
Move on. So at the dual carriageway, we're turning left. How many lanes do we usually have when we're turning left?
Normally we get left lane for the left turns.
How many lanes have we got now?
This time they got 2 going left.
So why did you choose this one?
I'm not sure, I just thought I need to be on the left.
So which is right? So do we need an indicator on?
It's left only.
It's left only. So do you know why the other left lane is for?
Are they gonna join me in the same lane?
Could be for 2 reasons.
Okay.
If they were like a slow moving vehicle in this lane, you could overtake, or there's going to be an immediate right coming up.
Okay, now they
Just as we can see now, the immediate
going,
right.
They're going right. So right lane end up for them help for right turns.
Yep.
Okay, got it. So if I wanted to go right this occasion, I can stay right from the start and I can go there.
You can go up there. That's right. So soon we'll be coming up to some signposts. Are you happy to read them
Yeah, sure.
first? Yep. So the first signpost that we're going to be looking out for is for Selby.
Okay.
Can you tell me when you see it and which lane we should be in?
So the first board says weather B north. Oh, you can see now. Selby says
Selby.
straight.
Straight ahead. So again, we'll look at the floor. We'll just follow the road markings, saying straight ahead. We see anything on this other board?
It said that still straight and
How many lanes?
two lanes are going
2
straight.
lanes. And which is the safest lane?
I believe keeping in the left lane.
Keep it in the left lane. That's correct. So what are you looking for? So you're looking ahead.
The traffic light is green from long time. Maybe change.
So what do we do?
Just look mirrors and get planned and get ready in case.
What are you planning for?
Or if I don't have to do a break to stop last.
So awareness of who's around you. Good. So got another lane here. Are we allowed to go into this lane?
No, I think I don't read it. I thought it's best lane, so I'm not supposed to go there.
So red ones, they're usually 24 hour in use, 24 hours. So we're not allowed to go into.
So I was the
into
right
that lane. So you was in the right still. Even though we're in the middle lane, we're still in the left lane for our journey.
You don't always have to be close to the footpath, 1 meter, no?
No. So again, we're coming up to some signposts. Can you tell me which lane we need to be in when you see the sign for Selby?
I can see something coming up on the left. Can't read till now. It's saying Selby on the right side.
Right. So what should we be planning to do next?
I should go on the right lane when it's safe.
Yes.
Is it right from this traffic light or?
Well, we need to get into the right lane first, and then we're going to read this next board.
Oh yeah. So next board says
So what's the next board saying?
the next board says the right lane is going right to the Selby.
Good.
I'm in the right lane now.
We're in the right lane now, yeah. So you think this guy planned well, cutting in front of you?
No, believe maybe.
So, just check your mirror again.
Yeah, there's somebody on my left as ambulance.
So, start to stop. Check your mirrors. Just go to the left lane. Just threw me off a little bit.
No. So just like it's near the hospital, any more cars around you, just figure out you do expect them because you know the hospital.
Yeah.
There may be next time more cars you will see coming.
So usually on this route, it's a very busy route, get a lot of ambulances, so you will come across blue lights every now and again, and that, so you just need to be aware when you're around this area. So the next roundabout, we're going to take the third exit right, heading towards Cross Gates.
So my last one, I took the left lane. That was okay because I was confused. There are two lanes going right.
Yep. So when we'll have a look at the signposts and see how many lanes are going right.
This white color board
It's telling you
it's got 2 lanes going right, 1 go left.
we're going third exit, so we're going right.
1, 2, 3. Selby, right?
It's going Selby Cross Gates, yep.
So do I need to go right lane now, or
No, because this lane's taking us right as well.
Okay. So I'm allowed
as the information on the board said.
So I'm allowed to stay here then.
So we're allowed to stay in this lane.
And do we need a signal to go right from here?
Just give a short signal until we get up to about the 40 mark.
Okay.
40 sign, and then just knock it off. Then we're not confusing other drivers that we're doing a lane change.
Looking towards them. And do we need a signal? Do we need a signal now to leave the roundabout?
No, not this one. So again, it'll be like we're doing a lane change.
Oh, yeah.
So this guy didn't plan very well, did he?
So that's the Selby. So this road going Selby.
This is road going Selby too.
See, this is why I get a little confused when I go new area, because I wasn't sure like where to go. This is what happened to me normal times when new area.
So when it's safe to do so, should we do a lane change? So now we're going to take the next road on the right, and then we're going to take an immediate right afterwards.
So right and right.
Right, then right. Good. And we're just going to go straight ahead. How many lanes now? Going straight ahead.
One option only. This one.
Yeah.
Is my right away? Yeah.
Yeah, right away. See the giveaway lines. So at the next roundabout, we're going to head for Seacroft. Are you happy to read the boards and?
Yep. We can try.
See if we can get there.
Seacroft, you said?
Seacroft we're looking for. So the first board should tell us which exit.
This time I can see the board is on the right, not on the left.
Yes, sometimes they are, and sometimes behind trees.
Oh yeah.
So that doesn't help you.
Yeah, I can't see the next one. I can see the first one. They say 1, 2.
But do you need to read them?
Okay.
We've already read them, so we know they're not our exits.
Oh, so the third Seacroft is third.
Third exit. So we'll look at the next board. How many lanes going to Seacroft?
1, 2. Both going straight Seacroft.
So which one can we? stick to.
We can try the left one as well to go straight, and we can try the right one go straight as well.
Yep. Which one is the safest?
I think I better stay on the left.
Yep.
The reason?
And why do we stay on the left?
I think the left is my driving position and safe. It's gonna leave me on the left as well when I leave the exit.
That's it. Yep, just going to go around without the need of a lane change.
Same makes some work as well.
Same, you can do a little signal.
Okay, that's number one.
Right. Good mirror check. So we've got a bit of an hazard coming up. Are you happy to do the lane change?
Yeah. Got someone in the back. Okay, you want me to go?
And we'll just stick to this lane now until it's clear on the left hand side, and then at the next roundabout going second exit, still following Seacroft.
Again, I think the board is on the right side, not on the left.
Yep. It's good that you're looking well ahead.
I can't read it, but just like you see the impression is there.
And you can see the colours.
Oh yeah. So it says it's going straight, Seacroft.
Yep.
And again, got 2 lanes to go straight.
And we're going to stick to
The one available on the left. One and number 2.
So what speed's this road now?
Go national speed limit.
National speed limit, which is
I believe is it because of the barrier 70 dual carriage?
70, yeah, that's correct. So we're still heading for Seacroft. The last sign it said straight ahead, so are we in the correct lane?
Okay. Seacroft, got the board on the right again.
Road on the right,
And
it's telling us to go.
first exit on my left.
So what are these boards telling us?
I need a left lane, but they're only going to be 3 lanes. So I need to be on the one on the left.
Good.
The small board saying Seacroft. Now we're going.
So we're still carrying on left.
Oh, it's going to take me Seacroft.
Seacroft, yeah.
So unless no new signboard, I stay on the same road to go.
Still on the same road, yeah.
Okay.
As the last sign sent you.
Yes. That also sometimes get confused that they may be gonna give me more board for. But that means when I came left and I see the small board, that means I reached the area of the Seacroft.
Yes. And when you told me about your sat nav, how much use have you used on your sat nav?
Almost everywhere before.
Get to the area that you want to be, and then put your sat nav on for the smaller streets.
Okay, so like now when I reach the Seacroft, now I can use.
Now you can use sat nav.
And then look which street I need to go for my journey.
Yep.
Oh,
Because there's no large signposts for streets.
yes.
So what hazards have we got in front of us?
It's going to turning right, so we're going to let it go.
So at the dual carriageway, we're going to go straight across into the right hand lane, because we're going right at the next roundabout.
Okay.
Are you happy to do the next roundabout on your own?
So that means first I'm going to join, then I see the roundabout?
Yeah, it's very close.
Okay.
That's why I'm giving you instructions a little ahead.
Oh, now I can see it. So we're going Crossgate.
We're going heading cross gates.
So it's going right side on the right lane.
Yep. And how many lane options have you got?
This time
This
we
time?
only have one lane going right. It's one option.
So one option.
So it's not always one option, and it's not always two options. Right side, left side,
Yeah.
right.
I saw that. I thought it would go round.
So one. So number two.
Very good. Do you have any questions so far?
Yeah, I think that was a little doubt which is clear, that don't assume there are 2 lanes, because I was expecting every time we go two lanes, so I thought I'm gonna get another 2 lanes again for.
So at the next roundabout, we're taking second exit, following the road for city centre A64.
So this time I got board on the right, and it says city center is on my right, so I'm going to change my name. And only one option this time?
Only one option. So we're looking at the road.
This number says 64,
A64.
and only one place is A64. So what I'm looking for now, A64 number?
A64.
A64, got it. And then A6, A6, A64, and this is something different, B6.
So only one option again.
One option, okay. It's a bit similar, A63 and 64 when you was looking.
So again we can see this a sign for A64.
Yeah, that's the city center A64 this way.
So now coming up to a bus lane, are we allowed to go into this bus lane?
Yeah, it's 9, 7:30 to 9:30.
Good. When aren't you allowed in it?
7:30 to 9:30 I'm allowed.
Yep. You're not allowed.
Oh, after that time I'm not.
After
no.
that.
Oh, sorry, that time I'm not allowed. After that I can do it. So now.
So now we're coming up to another bus lane. Are we allowed?
Oh, this time
in this
there's
one?
no timing. So I shouldn't. So now my 2 options are finished now. I have to be like go back to the option number 1.
And we're still following the signs for city centre A64.
A64 is my left.
Yep.
Again, 2 options.
Again, which is the safest?
I'm using the one on the left side.
So I noticed then you went through the lights on amber. You think you would have been able to stop
Yeah.
then?
Yeah, I should have
Yeah.
stopped.
So as we says,
Keep an eye on the
keep an eye on the mirror,
Mm-hmm.
and then if it's safe to stop, we stop. Because what are the consequences is that if we go through them late?
I can crash if I brake last minute, or if I go out, the other people lights will be green, and then we can end up in the middle junction, crash again.
Again, and if pedestrians are walking across the road,
That's also not safe.
that's also not a good thing.
No.
So it's a little bit away at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
but the next sign that we're going to be following is Whitkirk Bolton. Are you happy to look out for them?
Yeah, You said Halton and Whitaker.
Halton, Halton.
Okay. I'm looking. I don't see any signs so far.
So if there's been no signs, we still know we're on the right track, because we haven't been directed any other way.
Oh yeah.
So we're still on the right track.
Now I can see some board coming up. The green color one on my left.
So you tell me where Whitaker Halton is.
Is showing on the white color background and showing on the left side. So it's left side from the junction?
What's the sign telling us?
Left.
Left, so we'll just follow the signs.
Or is repeating as well on the next board, it's on the left. So one time it shows here, and one more time it shows on the next one. Do they show you like this by purpose each time 2 times?
The first sign is telling you, and then a bit of distance later it's telling you actually where the turning is there. So you've got time to prepare for the actual turn.
So if I miss the first one, I can look on the
You can always look on the second one.
Going left. It's going left. Now the 2 lanes going straight. So we reach now, yeah, on the Halton.
Yeah, we've reached the Halton. And the next sign that we're going to be looking out for is Temple Newton, which is a tourist attraction. So do you know what colour board?
Tourist attraction boards supposed to be, I think in the brown colour, I think? Yeah?
Brown colour, yep, that's correct.
So I'm looking for the brown colour now?
For a brown colour board.
Oh, now I can see the brown one. Yeah, it's a brown colour.
Is telling you which lane.
The 1, 2, right side.
Yeah.
The first board somebody did the graffiti, so I'm looking on the second one. So we're going to go on the right side. So is it the right turn from here?
Yep, just following the road ahead, we're into the right lane.
Oh, I'm already...
You've only got one option to go.
Oh.
We're carrying on straight ahead.
And we are not turning right
We're
here?
not turning right here, no.
Oh, that's a residential street somewhere. And the board says bear right or turn right? Bear right.
That bear right.
So not turn.
Yeah, we bear right. So we're going to take the second road on the right, the small one being your first. pull up on the left when it's safe, please. So how do you think things are going at the moment?
Yeah, that's a lot of practice on the signs. So that was, I think, better now.
Has anything not gone well for you today?
I think this shouldn't keep an eye on the light.
On the lights? We spoke about it on the move the first time
Yeah.
you did it.
Mm-hmm.
And we covered the consequences, what could happen,
Yeah.
the risks about it. Handed a bit more responsibility over to you
Yes. To stop next time.
to stop next time. But did you notice, again, we went through I'm on amber again.
Yeah, it was changing and I was almost again same number.
Same time.
Hmm.
So we've discussed the consequences of it.
Mm-hmm.
So next time we come to lights, would you like me to prompt you this time on the lights, or would you like to again take responsibility?
No, I
Because
think
it's the second time you've
I think maybe
done
I'm
it.
doing something wrong with the planning. I think that's why I think I thought it's gonna stay green and didn't plan well. But I'm happy to prompt me, so we don't want to take any risk.
So what do we need to do to plan it better?
Like keep an eye on it early as possible.
So we spot them early as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Then what's your next step?
See for how long it's gonna stay green, or if there's any more cars in front of me or back of me.
Should we be doing any mirror checks while we're thinking about all this?
Oh yeah, keep update in case I stop. There's clear, safe to stop, safe to
Because
stop.
we need to know who's behind us as well, don't we?
Yeah, they get affected straight away.
So we've checked his mirrors. What about his speed? Could your speed help you in any way?
Yeah, just approach a little bit slow than actual 40 speed that time. That in case if we need to stop, I can easily can stop.
So we've updated ourselves with the mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
We've reduced his speed.
Mm-hmm.
As we're approaching, we're looking at them. And if they do change, we know what's behind us. If it's safe, we can just stop.
Then, yeah, that's like so get ready with your mirrors. Approach with a little bit speedway.
Speedway and that, so you know all the surroundings, and then if they do change, we know we can stop instead of racing through.
Yeah, so it's not about going, it's always about safety.
So if it's pedestrian crossing, the pedestrian there, he sees it's going to change and he takes a chance of running a bit early as well, and you're late, what's going to happen?
Oh yeah, that's a good example. Yeah, you're right. Sometimes they don't wait for
They don't actually wait for it to
green, red, and then they start walking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true as well.
So
The same thing I'm doing. Maybe same thing pedestrians doing too. Yeah, that's true. No, definitely. I will take care.
Prompt you on the next.
Yeah, definitely. I want
set
to
lights. So when you're ready, we'll move on.
Sure.
We'll take the next road on the left. Next road on the left, please. So now next we're going to follow the signs for Leeds A64. But before we get there, there's some other
Instructions, orders.
some other orders, warnings, and that. Could you tell me when you see them, and what we have to do about them?
It says giveaways coming.
Giveaways coming.
Order is like don't turn right.
No turning right.
And then it says drive 40. And it says ahead only, go straight.
All routes.
No one coming for my giveaway. And then one more time it says
Sign for us.
go
lanes.
straight from the right line. And then leads are straight.
Look at the floor, we're straight.
And the left is my 24/7 bus lane, don't use it. These are all my orders. And then one more time, using this lane to go
So
straight.
some lights are coming up.
Oh yeah, you said. Yeah. So light is green. I'm looking my mirrors, it's covering my brakes, and then now it's still green. I'm passing it.
Good.
So one more time.
One more time.
I'm looking my mirrors, covering my brake, still on green. So still on green, so I'm passing it. Now go.
So would you like to take responsibilities for these next sets of lights?
Yeah, sure. Example. Did you know?
So did you notice that car got a bit close to us?
Yeah, he was tailgating me.
And why don't we tailgate?
Yeah, I was keeping an eye on him. So, but I have no choice to stay in my lane and just watch him passing me. What's next? Anything
Boss.
do like that.
Yeah.
The next sign.
So the next signs that we're going to be following is for Pontefract, Wakefield.
So you can say the advantage of looking back on the lights also covered you for this guy.
Yeah. So checking your mirrors, if the lights had changed, it wouldn't have been ideal to brake with that car tailgating,
Yeah,
would it?
yeah, exactly. So that's why we need to look on the mirrors.
So we're following the road signs for City Centre A64.
City Center 64. Yeah, I can see keep to bear left this time.
Bearing left, yep.
So it's not this on the main one.
It's the main one, yeah.
And there's one other sign there for
Which is
reminder.
a reminder sign.
So in about the bus lane again.
So we've got a bus lane again on this side. Is this a 24-hour one?
Yep.
Yep. Different colour to the last one, have you noticed?
Oh yeah, the last one was in the red one. This is not in the red one.
So the next sign that we're going to be following is for Aerials.
You can see some boat coming on my right side this time. Can't read. Now I can read it. So say right side on the hill, so I'm going on the right lane.
That's right.
Put somebody on the right. So we got
And
another
then what's the other board's telling us?
only one lane going right, so I have to shift again. So I'm looking back and
Braking. Very good. On the lights this time.
there's a pedestrian also was waiting.
So that's a sign that they are going to be changing soon because they'd have pressed a button.
Yeah, possibilities are there.
Yeah. More chance of them staying on green if there's nobody about.
Yep.
So what mirrors are we checking as we just stood here?
Like left mirror for cycle, right for the motorbike.
Just a general scan round.
Okay.
No point in just looking forward. It's
Yeah.
always good to look round. You might spot some hazards that you're going to be enter into.
I think another ambulance somewhere.
An air and ambulance. So we'll be scanning his mirrors to see if we can see it.
Oh no, maybe on the main road. I just. No, I think the main road. I don't see anything. And now hazard
So
is
what
turning.
we're planning to do now with this
We're looking like
hazard car.
mirror and give him enough room and space to do his maneuver. And then looking again for safety. Is this clear for me to continue?
Good. So again, looking at the road ahead.
I can see this the child.
Child could be an high risk hazard.
Yeah. It's trying
So
to
we're going
come
to
out.
we'll take the next road on the right. And then we'll just pull over on the left wherever it's safe. Secure your car and turn your engine off, please. So then, what went well?
Okay. I think that's practice on this all this complex junctions. That was a good practice because I did practice on the streets, and street I don't get these kind of situations, so I feel I'm okay with the streets, and this is the good practice I had it now, where I can able to see the different road signs and road markings.
Yep. And what didn't go well today?
That initially I was confused about my 2 lanes, then I wasn't sure, and then this new mistake I started doing it in the start about the light.
Right, the lights.
Yeah, required more planning.
But we spoke about that.
Yeah.
You took more responsibility towards the end,
Yes.
and
I started getting
started getting a little bit better.
more alert now. I think I was more busy that time with the science, and I just forget about this stuff.
I'll send you to another
Yep.
planet.
So, beginning at lesson,
Mm.
you scaled yourself. It were a 5.
Yeah, I was halfway.
Yeah, and you wanted to get to about an 8.
Yeah.
Where do you think you are now then? Have you reached that goal?
I was getting there, I believe, then just because of doing a little mistake in the last of the light, I maybe dropped myself on 7.
So you say 7, but that mistake was
Not the goal.
not the goal.
Oh yeah.
So if we're talking about just the goal,
for sign wise.
for signposts.
I think then I can say I can achieve 8 because I was looking for signs more, like my mind was more.
So we can say you've achieved your goal.
Yeah, because sign wise and reading the sign early, that's attract me. Another good thing I like it, that I was looking for sign always on the left, but now it's a good example. Find left, right, something behind the tree.
Yep. So how can you improve next time?
That if I need to go somewhere by my own, make a route planning, see from the maps or from the sat nav exactly where I'm going, like big names.
Mm-hmm.
Like if there is any fast road or any name like Seacrow for example, then look boards more.
Yep.
And once I get the area of the Seacrow, then pay attention to my sat nav, and that way I can plan more with the boards rather than just sat nav all the time.
And any final questions?
Nothing that I ask you on the move about, like there are 2 board each time for helping me out where I'm going.
Like a repeater board.
Yeah, because if I miss the first, I was like, if I miss the first, but I have the sat nav. If I miss the first, I can use the sat nav as well.
Yeah. So that's the end of today's lesson.
Yep, that's fine. Thank you so much.
Thank you.